Ray are here. Ray are here. We are here. Sunday live edition of Not Enough Thumbs. Welcome back.
Hi. We didn't watch a whole lot this week because I was sick most of the week and went to bed early. And I still can't hear. And I'm super congested. So there's that. Nice little pre-summer sickness.
So
I guess.
we'll be communicating, but we might be talking about different things.
I'm not crazy. I'm just sick.
No, because you can't hear.
Oh, I can hear him. You're right next to me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can hear you. Okay, so we did watch 2 movies, though. So we'll talk about those. He only watched the tail end of the first one, and then we've both seen the second one we watched before. So the first one was Slam Dunk Ernest. So you have to tell me how loud I'm talking, because I don't know how loud I'm talking. Am I talking loud enough?
You sound perfect. It's a perfect studio voice.
Okay, studio voice. Slam Dunk Ernest from 1995. So, if you've watched any of the Ernest movies, they're just stupid funny, right? They don't even necessarily make sense.
No, and he's got this really bizarre personality.
And I love it. I want to watch them all the time. I don't know why.
I never did get into them, but something that she does whenever she's grossed out by something is ew. And so we're watching an Ernest movie one time, and Ernest does ew. I thought that's where she got it from.
It is indeed.
Movie close to
Grew
her heart.
up watching those movies. I mean, they're all 90s movies, so
yeah,
I watched them over and over and over, and I don't know. I just love me some Ernest movies.
He made so many. What was the original one? Ernest Goes to Camp?
Ernest Goes to Camp, I think, was the original one.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like he's a redneck version of Mr. Bean, because Mr. Bean does...
But Mr. Bean doesn't talk, and Ernest does.
Mr. Bean doesn't talk, but he does stupid things.
He does do stupid things, but his stupid things are even more stupid. And even more nonsensical.
Are we sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen enough of both of them. Yeah, so it does get stupider than Ernest, and that would be Mr. Bean.
Bean.
But there again, with Mr. Bean, you have that British comedy.
Which is different.
Very
different
than what we're used to
American comedy.
So, you have to keep that in mind when watching Bean shows. But anyway, Slam Dunk Ernest. So basically, Ernest had a childhood desire to be on a basketball team, but he was too nerdy and was really bad at it. So he was never allowed to be on anybody's team playing basketball. Well, now fast forward to Ernest being an adult. He's still super nerdy, works in a mall as the janitor, and this group of guys play basketball at the end of the day before they leave when everything's closed up, after they've closed their shops. So they go and they play basketball at the mall. Well, Ernest watches them and wants to play, and whenever he tries to, it makes a big disaster of everything.
Of course. Wouldn't be Ernest without that.
But then the mall got these shoes. The shoes that make you fly.
Literally.
Literally.
So, back in that time, Air Jordans were a big deal. They had, the pump. You remember the pump on the tongue of the shoe? So, a lot of gimmicky things inside the shoe. So, this went right along with that.
And this was over the top. Like, alien-possessed shoes.
What's that?
This is what I pictured.
The movie with Flubber. Remember the Flubber that made you bounce everywhere?
Yeah. So these shoes had a personality of their own. And they made him superhuman as far as playing basketball. So he could fly around everywhere. He could get a runaway ball. He could do all the things.
Pass the ball to me kind of thing.
And of course, then with these shoes, he could be a one-player team.
Yeah.
The other teammates weren't really needed because he was able to accomplish everything and get 1,000,000 points.
There is no I in team.
Right. So that it kind of showed him realizing the team is more than just me. Like, I should not be the most important person on this team. Even though I've always wanted to be on a team, it's about all of us working together. And he realized that kids were looking up to them, and they were looking up to him, who had really no talent. He was just had the shoes,
yep,
right? So it was taking away the attention from those who truly had the talent to play the sport. So, you know, in the end, he learned his lesson. He realized that having these magic shoes and being on this basketball team when he really had no talent was not what he should have been after. And
his teammates were pretty nice to him even after that. So
they weren't at first.
Right, yeah. Because he was hogging all of the, like you said, being a one-person team.
Yeah. But they came around. They realized they needed to be nicer to Ernest and maybe actually teach him how to play.
Yeah.
Legit, so that he could be an actual member of their team. And they let him stay on as a member of the team. So, cute movie. I didn't 95. Even realize that this movie existed. I watched all the other Ernest movies, and I didn't even know this one was a thing. So it's kind of fun to stumble on this one and realize it was one I had never seen.
There was an Ernest that autoplayed after this one. Do you remember which one it was? Was it a military one?
Army. Ernest in the Army or something like that. I don't think I've seen that one either, actually.
Apparently he died early 2000s.
Yeah, of some kind of cancer.
Yeah.
I forget what kind now, but yeah, I looked it up. Mm-hmm. Poor guy. He was really good at his movies.
Yeah. I feel like it's a staple of American pop culture.
I think so.
Everybody knows who Ernest is, and everybody knows his mannerisms. What's that one thing that he said? I say that now, I can't think of his famous expressions. You know what I mean, Vern?
Oh,
that one.
Yeah.
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 Who's Vern? I don't know.
So we gotta rate this movie. I don't know. It was kind of fun to watch. 7 out of 10.
I was gonna say 6. Okay. So it's.
I'm an Ernest fan. He's not. So there's your difference there between 7 and 6. I refuse to say it the other way. So we rate this either a 7 or a 6. All right. So there you have it, Ernest.
7 or 6.
Slam Dunk Ernest from 1995. Then the second one, like we said, we had watched a few times before. Creed 2 from 2018.
It's already been that long.
I know, isn't it crazy?
Oh my goodness. I remember when this was a big deal. I can't believe that was 8 years ago.
Yeah. So the Creed movies are really good. I would say they're good like the Rocky movies, not on the same scale, though.
Yep.
I mean, the Rocky movies are just kind of on their own scale of cool. Creed is different, but well done movies.
I agree. I think the first two were really, really great. And, a lot of movies use the old characters, like, bringing back the original characters like gimmicks, but I think not in this case. Kind of like, what was it, Ghostbusters Afterlife, where they brought back some of the original cast.
They had to.
They
had to.
Because it wouldn't be Ghostbusters
right,
without.
It wouldn't have been the same without them. This is the same.
And, in the first two Creed movies, it had Sylvester Stallone in them, so I think that was huge.
Yes.
Because it just wouldn't, they're following the whole Rocky universe, and so it would be like taking Tom Cruise out of Top Gun.
Well, and Rocky was Creed's mentor.
Yeah.
Creed Jr. Junior Creed.
Yeah.
Was his mentor because he was his dad's best friend.
It was really neat to see the father-son relationship, both with Rocky and his son, and Drago and his son, and obviously Apollo's son.
Yeah, I like that Drago came around in the end.
Yeah.
And didn't let his son die for the cause.
But boy, man, so many years of, all that pressure on his son to try to
beat his enemy,
win back the approval of his wife too, I guess.
I guess it's not worth it, y'all.
Who left
anyway? You gotta kill
anyway?
somebody to get somebody else's approval. She ain't worth it.
She left again
She ain't
anyway,
worth it.
and so man, shows the kind of character she was.
Yeah, she was in it for the money. That's it. And when that didn't happen, she hit the road. So.
Yeah, I think Michael B. Jordan did a really, really good job. The dude is just super fit, like Carl Weathers was that played Apollo. All these boxers are just like jacked beyond belief. It was really cool to watch.
Yeah, good movie. There's some relationship battling going on in that movie, with Creed and his wife going back and forth because of her disability, and then getting pregnant, and then all of the things that happened going down, as well as him being challenged to do these fights and him initially losing.
Yeah.
Winning on a technicality, but really lost.
Yeah.
To Drago's son. So
it was kind of like Rocky's loss to Mr. Clubber Lang in the third one. It was, yeah. That was Creed mentally there that first time around with Drago, or was he kind of
I think he was dealing with a lot with his wife being pregnant, and knowing that he had to do that fight to redeem his dad's name, and I think it was a lot of pressure on him, and I think that took a toll mentally, and he wasn't prepared physically either. He had taken a while since he had fought and kind of prepared, but didn't really prepare. That's why Rocky took him to that place.
Oh, the other place, right.
After he lost the fight severely and recovered health-wise, because he had broken ribs and a crushed kidney or something.
Can't imagine.
Yeah.
So yeah, very much like how Rocky 3 played out, where Rocky didn't really give it his all, and then he was really not all there mentally because of the loss of Mickey at the time.
Right. Yeah, these guys let things get in their heads.
Great
you
comeback.
Got a fist swinging at you, man.
It makes for a great comeback story.
I guess that's what they were going for, but man, I would not want to get clobbered. If I wasn't in the mental state, I'd say we got to hold off. All this stuff went down, and I just can't do this fight right now.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I've never been.
It's not worth getting my face beat in for.
Never been punched in the face. So.
No, I mean, punches hurt. We've trained kickboxing, and it hurts.
I've been taken down. That can hurt.
I mean, just getting the wind knocked out of you, not even leaving any bruises or anything, it just jolts your whole system. So I can't imagine what these guys do. I mean, they do this for a living. They get their faces beat in for a living. I don't know.
A lot of head injury.
There's just something about that that's not appealing to me.
But it's cool to watch.
And if I had to do it for self-defense, fine, but I'm not going to do it for a sport. It's just...
They are amazing athletes.
It
is cool to watch, but
more power to them, but it's not my forte, for sure.
Not an old man sport, except for Rocky Balboa.
He's an exception to every rule.
Yeah.
But okay, so we got to rate Creed 2.
I'll give it a 9.
Okay, I was gonna say 8.5.
There you
so
go.
8.5 to 9 for Creed 2. There's 3 of them. So that's the center one.
Hit the one in the middle.
Watch the first one first.
Yeah.
You really, really should. And then you can decide if you want to watch the third one. But 1 and 2 are really good. So there you have it.
And there
That's all we got through this week. Sorry, guys, we didn't get through more. Hopefully, I'll start feeling better and be able to watch some more this week. But
quite the contrast in films tonight.
Yeah. One comedy to one super serious one.
Yeah.
But All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and
ding it.
And then check out our Tuesday movie review.
All right.